Tom slowly raised his head and looked sorrowfully but quietly around and said, "No. No, I ain't going. Let Eliza go. It's her right. I wouldn't be the one to say no, 'tain't in nature for her to stay, but you heard what she said. If I must be sold, or all the people on the place and everything go to rack, why, let me be sold. I suppose I can bar it as well as any on 'em," he added, while something like a sob and a sigh shook his broad, rough chest convulsively. "Massa always found me on the spot. He always will. I never have broke trust nor used my past no ways contrary to my word, and I never will. It's better for me alone to go than to break up the place and sell all. Massa ain't to blame, Chloe, and he'll take care of you and the poor." Here he turned to the rough trundle bed full of little woolly heads and broke fairly down. He leaned over the back of the chair and covered his face with his large hands. Sobs, heavy, hoarse, and loud, shook the chair, and great tears fell through his fingers on the floor. "Just such tears, sir, as you dropped into the coffin where lay your first-born son. Such tears, woman, as you shed when you heard the cries of your dying babe. For, sir, he was a man, and you are but another man. And, woman, though dressed in silk and jewels, you are but a woman, and in life's great straits and mighty griefs ye feel but one sorrow. And now," said Eliza as she stood in the door, "I saw my husband only this afternoon, and I little knew then what was to come. They have pushed him to the very last standing place, and he told me today that he was going to run away. Do try, if you can, to get word to him. Tell him how I went and why I went, and tell him I'm going to try to find Canada. You must give my love to him and tell him if I never see him again." She turned away and stood with her back to them for a moment, and then added in a husky voice, "Tell him to be as good as he can, and try and meet me in the kingdom of heaven. Call Bruno in there," she added. "Shut the door on him, poor beast. He mustn't go with me." A few last words and tears, a few simple adieus and blessings, and clasping her wandering and affrighted child in her arms, she glided noiselessly away.